Steps to Armageddon. We're getting closer and closer to Armageddon. All right. This is recent from Al Jazeera. Iran president says U.S., Israel, Europe waging full-fledged war on the country. All right. If Israel and the U.S. were to attack Iran again, they would face a more decisive response, Peskin warns. So as you can see, it's still on, and it's going to go down eventually when the Lord put the spirit on these kings to bring this forth. All right, namely America, Europe. Okay, Iran President Masoud Pezeshkian says that the United States, Israel, and Europe are waging a full-fledged war against his country. The president's remarks on Saturday came against Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu meeting on Monday with U.S. President Trump.
"2025, a year like no other for Iran. One that began with hope for diplomacy but ended in uncertainty. Early in the year, Tehran set out to resolve disputes over its nuclear program. It held 5 rounds of talks with the U.S. aimed at lifting sanctions in return for limiting its nuclear activity. But in June, and just before a 6th round, diplomacy collapsed. Israel launched an unprecedented campaign of strikes, killing Iranian senior military commanders and top nuclear scientists. The strikes also hit residential areas like this one, leaving behind civilian casualties and a sense of vulnerability. The U.S. also joined the campaign, bombing Iran's key nuclear facilities in Natanz, Isfahan, and Fordo. Iran retaliated, striking Israeli territories and launching missiles at a U.S. military base in Qatar. It also scaled down cooperation with the UN's nuclear watchdog. By August, the nuclear standoff took another turn. The E3, Britain, France, and Germany triggered the so-called snapback mechanism, part of the 2015 deal that allowed UN sanctions to be reimposed. A plunging currency, soaring prices, and renewed sanctions have worsened the standards of living for many Iranians. The cascade of unprecedented events over the past year has placed the country at a crossroads. As 2025 closes, Iran's path forward remains tied, not only to its resilience, but also to shifting regional dynamics. The key question now is about the extent to which the 2025 developments will alter the course of decision-making for the Iranian leaders when it comes to domestic challenges and when it comes to issues abroad. Toida Sadi, Al Jazeera, Tehran.
Shalom.